This is Mike with Morphed Out Constrictors coming back with some post-shed clutches 4 through 6. And this one was Pastel Mystic Sativa to Pastel Mystic Sativa. And I was really hoping to hit Super Mystic like Pastel or a Super Sativa Pastel or a Pastel Super Sativa, but I didn't hit that in what I wanted to hit it in, so this, bear with me. This is a Sativa Mystic, a really low expression, like I said on the other video. She has a lighter head than a normal Mystic. I do have one that I hatched, which is at home. I'm doing this video at work. And yes, I'm punched out. And so let's get into this. I hatched a male Super Mystic Sativa. So this is a Super Mystic with the Sativa gene. And so far the Sativa gene is somewhat like vanilla, but not quite. It's a little different. It has some different tells to it. It has some different markers on it. Obviously in this super form you're not going to see much markers, but it did take out the pattern like I expected and smeared it a little bit, and it made this particular snake a little more purple than a regular Super Mystic. So then I hit what I believe to be a Pastel Super Mystic Super Sativa, and it retained pattern and coloring. What is that? But it retained coloring and some of the pattern. It's just really cool looking snake in person. These things are just awesome. Here's another one, which I believe is the same thing as this one, is a Pastel Super Sativa Super Mystic. And this one didn't turn out with as much pattern. I don't think that's super pastel, but anyway. And then I hit a male Super Pastel Super Mystic Super Sativa, and these things have the bluest eyes out of any blue-eyed leucistic thing I've ever seen, and I've seen almost every combo. I think it's because of the super forms of the Sativa gene, but these things just turned out awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep them and decide, what to pair them with. But I am doing that pairing to prove her out to not be in the fire family, or if it's something new. There'll be more of this stuff coming up. Like I said, I'll show you the project and the other animals that you can really see it in, like some Pastel Mystic Sativa and stuff like that. So my next clutch was Coral Glow Pied to Fire Possible Het Pied, and it had strong markers. I bought it because I was pretty darn sure it was Het Pied, and it did prove out. So let's take a look at them. So I hit a really awesome looking Fire Coral Glow Fire Het Pied male, I believe it is. And this thing is just awesome looking. I mean, I've hatched a lot of cool Coral Glow stuff, but this guy's really cool looking. I'm pretty impressed with him. He will be available. He is a Coral Glow Fire, 100% Het Pied, right there. And he's just smoking. He just looks awesome after he shed. And then next I hit a Pied, which when it first hatched I thought was a Fire Pied, but it's a regular female Pied. I'll be keeping her. She's staying with me. Yeah, definitely staying with me. And then I hatched a Coral Glow Pied, and this one is pretty awesome looking. Pretty funky. He's gonna be for sale also. Yep. And then I hit a Coral Glow Fire Pied male. This guy will be for sale. I would take $8.50 shipped for him. This is a Coral Glow Fire Pied male. And my Coral Glow male also produces females. I don't know if this is a female maker or what. I could do a little more research and let you know. But, yep. So it turned out like a pretty good clutch. This is my first pied clutch ever, so I'm pretty impressed. Get out of there. Oh, sorry, girl. Yeah, so that's them. And then my next clutch was dual sired. It was a Bumblebee Mystic to a GHI Mystic, and my Coral Glow Pied to GHI Mystic. So let's check that out. So like I said, this clutch was dual sired. Here's a GHI, and I can't say these are het pied. I can't tell which ones are or which ones aren't, but there are markers on some of them that are het pied. I don't believe this to be het pied. At least I didn't really take a look at him yet. So more than this video, pretty much. Besides when I sexed him. But this is a GHI male. He will be for sale. 200 shipped on, or 225 shipped on him. And then I hit a GHI Spider. I don't think there's Mystic in there. It's definitely a GHI Spider though. So I've hatched a lot of Mystic Spiders, and this is definitely not. This is a GHI Spider, one of the better looking ones I've seen. This one is definitely for sale, and I believe this is a female actually. So she's up for sale. That's a GHI Spider. And I'm thinking about selling this one too. It's a GHI Bumblebee. No Mystic, I don't think. I think it'd be a lot darker if it had Mystic. Whole different scheme. But so yeah, she will be available, and so will she, and so will he. And I'm debating. I think I might keep this one. This is a Pastel Mystic GHI male. I might breed that back to his mom, but we'll see. He's pretty cool looking. He's got hearts on him and stuff like his mom. Not as much so, but he does. But make me an offer. I'd be willing to part with most of these. There's not imperative that I hold anything back. Besides this, I am definitely holding back, and this is a Coral Glow Mystic het pied female. And like I said, each year I've been getting females from my Coral Glow Pied, so he's been making mostly females, mostly males, but the sample size says it's probably 50-50 right now. So I'll know more about that after some more breedings, but I really liked how this Coral Glow Mystic het pied turned out. Almost looks like it has yellow belly in it. It's so cool looking. I want to just unwrap her for a second and show you guys. But yeah, she turned out really good. Kind of impressed with this whole clutch. I could have hit some different stuff. I was hoping for maybe a Super Mystic GHI something, but at least I got a keeper or two out of it, and that's really what I breed for is myself. So, but if you guys want any of these, I am doing a summer sale, probably through Labor Day. Just hit me up at Morphed Out Constrictors at google.com or at gmail.com, and you can find me on Instagram, Morphed Out Constrictors. I've been using Instagram a lot more. Sorry I haven't kept up with my Facebook page. That's Morphed Out Constrictors too. And then just get a hold of me and we can make a deal. So this is clutches 4 through 6, I believe, and there's more to come.